Tumblr in Blogsy. Tumblr works a little bit differently than other blogging platforms. The biggest reason is that Tumblr does not have a blog media library that you can access like other blogging platforms. So this means when you add your Tumblr blog, you won't see a Tumblr icon because there's no media library for Blogsy to access. Let's go to the post info for Tumblr blogs. You have title and publish date. You can set there. You can also set up here. Same thing. So either place you can set it. Then post type. If you tap on this, you get text, photo, quote, link, chat, audio, video. You can choose your post type. The photo one is the one I want to look into because it works differently for Tumblr blogs. So I changed it to photo, and you can see here the title now, not used for this type of Tumblr post. So that's how Tumblr works. They don't use the title for photo posts. And when you choose a photo type in Blogsy, you will get this image attached to this post will appear here. So tap on the iPad photo library, and if you want to add photos to this post, you can drag them up here. And you'll notice there's memory issues with the Tumblr API, so if you want to use multiple images attached to your post, you can, but Blogsy has to reduce the size of them, reduce the image quality. And that's just a way to be able to attach more than one image, and this is a limitation in the API. That's why this message is here. Okay, so you've attached some images here. Go back. You could also, let's go to the direct mode. Okay, let's drag in this photo. You could also embed photos. This is different than attaching photos. So when you attach photos, they actually get uploaded with your post to Tumblr and attached to it. When you embed photos, these photos have to be uploaded somewhere, but Tumblr doesn't have a media library. So you have to set up some other location where those will get uploaded to. It can be Flickr, Picasa, Facebook, or some other blog's media library. It just has to be some location where those will get uploaded to. Of course, if you're dragging in from Flickr or Picasa or a media library, then they've already been uploaded and you don't have to worry about that. So that's very important to remember the difference here. And when you publish it, the way it will appear can be different because Tumblr's interface can treat these images differently than these images. So these might show up on a summary, but these may not. You have to test it and see the difference between those two. That's something to be aware of. Okay, here, so different post types. Link for photos, you can set that. Slug, untitled, here you can set the slug. Status, you can set it as publish, draft, or queue it. And tags, you can set your tags. And auto tweet, you can have it auto tweet when your post gets published. And for Tumblr, you can turn on Markdown. But if you turn on Markdown, be careful. If you have embedded content, so like this photo here is embedded, or if you have video embedded, if so and you have Markdown turned on, then they'll get removed if you publish from the rich side. This has to do with the API and the code and everything. If you want to use Markdown and have something embedded, then you have to flip to the HTML side and publish from the HTML side. That's an important thing to remember, and so you don't have problems. And then, of course, you set your default photo upload location down here. Okay, that's Tumblr in Blogsy.